So, Steve, you got to explain to me where this idea came from and why you're doing it.
Well, the idea was to raise money for the Ronald McDonald Charities House of Detroit. And I've talked many years with the great people at Zott Automotive. And Zott Auto is on the board. A couple of the guys, Thad Zott, Jeff Schneider, are on the board. And we just talked about a way out of the box to raise money. I went on vacation, and unbeknownst to me, my coworkers had come up with this great idea for me to live outside at the Ronald McDonald House in Detroit until we raise $50,000. And once that happens, I can go home. But if we don't raise that, I'm stuck living outside 24/7 until that goal is met.
So, the moral of the story here is don't go on vacation.
Don't go on vacation if you work with Josh and Rachel. Yes, that is correct.
All right. I'm assuming you're happy, though, that this wasn't last week, and at least you've got some decent
Oh, yeah, you know what? There's about 30-mile-an-hour winds down here, so it's not too bad. It's a little cool at night, sleeping in a 6x6 nylon tent. I'm not used to sleeping in a mummy-sized sleeping bag, and you're so tight in there, you feel like a mummy. But other than that, it was okay. Not
Are
the
you
greatest
sleeping at
night's
all?
sleep. I slept for maybe an hour and a half last night. But the great thing about it is, listen, obviously it's not very comfortable sleeping in the sidewalk in the ice garden here at the Ronald McDonald House. But for what these families have to go through when they bring their children to the hospital, and to be able to have a very nice place to sleep in, that's $10 a night, or if they can't afford it, free of charge. 27 families can live here at the house for free. So for me to be able to do something like that to help Ronald McDonald House out, especially this past year when they weren't able to raise a lot of funds, it makes me feel good.
Well, and I'm guessing you've had that conversation with them too, because of this pandemic. Have they seen their donations and fundraising events drop off?
Yes, very much so. And they're very hurting. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to reach out to some of the country artists of Nashville who I've given a hard time over the years. And the twist is you can donate to help me get out of here earlier, or you can donate to make me stay longer. And everybody, including Luke Bryan, Darius Rucker, Dirk Bentley, Charles Kelly from Lady A, Justin Moore, every single one of them have donated to make me stay here longer. So at least the Nashville community has really stepped up and done something nice for Ronald McDonald House Detroit.
What's the earliest you're going to be able to go home?
Right now, honestly, Nick, Friday morning is a goal. I'm hoping to get out of here by Friday morning, but who knows?
Where are you at right now with money?
Well, right now I'm about $15,000 behind Team Zott, and I'm not doing that great because everybody's wanting me to stay here longer, and they like putting me through a little bit of misery. But anybody watching right now, $5, $10, it's going to make you feel good to donate that to the Ronald McDonald House of Detroit. And I know they would really appreciate it, and it all adds up. So just go to wycd.com. We have a link right there, and you can donate to help me get out of here earlier or to make me stay longer.
Let's talk more about the Ronald McDonald House. If people aren't familiar with it, it's a great organization that essentially gives families a place to stay when their little ones are at the hospital.
I just met a really nice father and son last night from Shelby Township. They've been here for 30 days, and instead of driving back and forth every day, they just stay here at the house while the son goes through treatment. And just the nicest people. We put him on the radio, and he had his surgery today, and our prayers and thoughts are with them. But listening to the families talk and getting to talk to some of them as they come in and out of the house, it just makes me feel really good knowing that, us Detroiters are making a difference.
Well, and one of the things too is that when you're going through something like this, when your child has to be at the hospital, the last thing you want to think about is hotels and how you're going to pay for it.
Sure, and food. They feed them here inside as well. Yeah, they'll give them toothbrushes, soaps, everything they need. They don't have to worry anything about that. and it's all done through donation.
Steve, you are an amazing person for doing this. Godspeed to you. I think maybe we can get maybe Garth or Carrie just to donate maybe 50,000 right now and just keep you there for the next 2 weeks.
Well, I'm waiting to hear from anybody that wants to help me out. I could definitely use it.
Sounds good. Take care of yourself. Stay warm. All right, Steve?
Thanks, Nick.